Alright, I'm gonna run a red rocket. We're gonna put some paste on it, show you how to make a paste cap. But that's the red rocket because it looks like a dog's dick. A long time ago, we made a mash out of fucking, what's the shit called?
Corn syrup, pretty much.
Corn syrup.
It was semi-sweet, like 60-40.
Yeah, Big Easy had a bucket of corn syrup that he got from some old lady that makes fudge.
It was brittle, peanut brittle.
He went over and packed some fudge for her. She gave him a whole fucking thing.
Free's free.
And
even if you gotta earn it.
we made a mash out of it. We intended on running this on a big 8-jar rig, a 55-gallon barrel. But somebody bought the 55-gallon barrel before we had a chance to run it. So I've had this mash barrel for fucking ever.
I bet it's been a year and a half.
Yeah, it's been a good long time. So we're gonna put some. I'm gonna take this pump some in the red rocket, and we're gonna make a paste cap for you.
We're gonna run some liquor.
So this still Valley gave me this still. He just brought it by and dropped it off and was like, "Here, man, have this." He said he bought it, found it somewhere for sale, and used it a couple times. But it's old. I don't know who made it. I don't care. It's a paste cap type still. It's I'm just hoping it holds liquid. It's 10 gallons, by the way. It's 10-gallon dog dig. We're gonna run it. I'll come back to you once it's full of mash. Alright, so we're gonna make our own paste. I'm gonna make two kinds of pastes, and we're gonna try them out. We're gonna put half of it on one side and half of it on the other. You could use regular flour. That's what we're gonna use on one side. But on another side, we're gonna use a mix between rye flour and flour. And I don't have a bag of rye flour, but I got rye and I got a grinder. So we're gonna make our own rye flour right now. This isn't necessary. You could just use flour. You could use Play-Doh, use plumber's putty. There's 100 things you could use. You can use a pack of biscuits if you pack it on there good enough.
You can eat them when they're done.
Yeah, you can eat them when they're done. They're gonna taste delicious. But here's our rye. We're gonna grind it really fine. You want to grind it about 4 or 5 times to get it really fine.
You need an up-down view or just sideways?
Just sideways.
You want to make like you're making pancakes. You add a little bit of water. It's too runny, so you add a little bit of pancake mix. It's too thick. You add a little bit of water. It's too thin. By the end of it, you make 473 pancakes.
Sounds like a good supper. Alright, so let's get this sticky over here. Let's say that's a good one right there. I don't even have to go. We ain't even fucking with that 100% right.
I'm gonna tell you, half and half's where
if
it's
we
at.
had to, we would, but this right here, look at that.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. That's a whisker biscuit right there, son.
Yeah, when it gets hard, it's like concrete.
This would work if you had to.
Yeah, straight flour works
but
well by
we're
itself.
just gonna use this. Put me on there in my face. So I got this still. It's got tape around the top. It's really top heavy. So, and there was tape around it. So I don't even know if this is gonna work. We might have to tape it.
That'll work.
Because it kind of leans. And it's just it's an old design. We'll put a column. You'll see.
We'll put it on there thick. Thick. I'm gonna have to hold it for you while you paste it.
we're losing water. So you could use a little bit, or you could use a lot. You do it like this. Try and pack it down in there, like that. Or you can cake it on there. Or try and push it down in that crack. Come back through. Make a whole ass sandwich.
Once this is hard, it'll be as hard as concrete. At this point of the video, this is when Matt LeMasters turns the video off. I like to wait for it to get a little warm before I do it. And that's what we did here. We let it get a little warm.
You gotta come around.
Take it.
So whoever had this before, take this thing up. I'm just leaving that on there. I didn't clean it. I didn't do anything to it. Just running. I might need to put some around here later on. You know what? Fuck it. Put a biscuit around there.
You'll make a donut.
Make a donut.
And if you're doing a lot and sticking to your fingers, get your hands wet. Splashy, splashy. And if you got a big old donut like that, once your hands are wet, you can go back through and smooth it out. Make it look real nice. All you gotta do is get your hands wet. Throw some of them on a pan and bake them.
Put a little molasses and butter on them, dude.
Yeah.
We'll try that. If we need more, we'll add it.
You'll know if you need more, you'll see steam.
Alright, so we had to, we put a stand on this and put like a pipe. I recommend if you run it, do something like this. You know, if you win this thing or you got a still like this, I'll show you. Like we put a little brace pipe, keep it from leaning, because all that weight of that Liebig is just pulling that thing over. And then we put a catch pipe to take the liquor away from the fire. I'll show you. So we're bracing it here. And then we just put a little coupling, goes over there to the jar. I just, personally, I don't like that design. It's old type still. There's thousands of these out there like that. There's people that still build them like that. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my preference. And you know, if I was to do something like that, I'd definitely put a brace pipe on that. I mean, I don't know how anyone expects the weight to just sit there and just pull it the entire time. And the less liquid you got in your pot, the more prone to tipping over that thing is. And I like my still short and fat anyways, but it's a good little still. It'll make liquor. We'll be having some liquor here in a minute. So that's the paste. I recommend either 100% flour or 50-50. Either one works. Rye flour alone, unless you had it super fine, I mean really fine, it would work, but it just wouldn't work as well. I think that's a good combo, that 50-50. I'll come back to you when she's spitting out liquor. Got heads rolling. So far that paste is working. It's hard as concrete, man. It's good shit. Come back to you when we're in the hearts. All right, so this paste is solid. Like, you can't even chip this shit off. That is concrete. I don't even know if I could get this off here. I'm gonna have to chip away at it with something, but that paste is champ. I mean, I didn't have a single leak. You know, if you pack it in there right, you won't have no problems. And it don't take much to know how to pack it down in a little crack. And I only blobbed it up top just because I wasn't sure about that pipe. But, you know, the stand helped. Definitely helped. I got, here, I'll try it. So, starting proof, it was 115. I think that was the first jar. They might have got mixed up. But I will tell you this. It held the proof. I got 5 jars. I didn't even check it. Like, I was just hot. I put a bucket under it after the 5th jar. And I tried this, man. And I was expecting for this to taste terrible. Maybe just using it in another run. But that thing made good fucking liquor. I thought it was going to come out blue. You know, I know nothing about that still. I know it's old as shit. And it's patinaed like a motherfucker. I was thinking that the inside was dirty. That's fucking good. I cannot believe how good that is. Like, and also, like, we used corn syrup. We used a 5-gallon bucket of corn syrup to make that mash, and that tastes like some damn good corn liquor. It is fucking crazy. So don't sleep on them old stills. You might find a diamond in the rough. I'm going to auction that one off. If you're interested in entering the raffle for that, the information will be on the Philbilly Moonshine Facebook page soon. I'll probably post an announcement on YouTube. That's all I got today. I believe this video has successfully shown people how to paste a cap. Rye mixed with flour for the win. You could use all flour, but I like, you know, the coarseness of that. The coarseness of that rye turns that shit into some concrete. I mean, you can make a fucking house, a brick house out of that shit. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.